welcome along and welcome back to Spruce Mountain Farm. Today we're going to be continuing with the silage harvest, but first we are out of money. So what we need to do is get this truck bed dropped off the back of here, and then I need to put on the tanker bed. Or the tanker onto the back of this, because we need to go and sell some milk. We've got plenty of milk that we can sell today, so I'm just going to get that attached and we can go and sell that quickly and hopefully give ourselves enough money to get started today. If we don't manage to finish this today, we should be all right. We'll be starting the cotton harvest next time, but it's much easier to get the cotton harvester going on its own while we are also still doing the silage. So I'm not too worried about that, just so long as we can get enough money flowing in order to handle this. Why have I got... Oh, this is my... I've picked up the wrong tank. Okay, let's go drop this off. And I'll come back and we'll hook up the actual correct tank for what we're doing today. So yeah, the reason why that tank is in the shed there is because that is our sprayer tank. This is our milk tank. I think I need to color code them a little bit better. Let's connect this up then. Like that. And refill it. I think we've got over 6,000 liters of milk. Let's just check that. So... yeah, 3,500 liters of milk left. We might need to get some more water to our cows as well. So let's get all of this sold, and then we can come and concentrate on them. They're looking okay for feed at the moment. We can't really do anything about that because we're going to need to get the silage done first. So it's going to be a little while before we can feed them. As it stands, though, this should give us enough money to get the silage going again. And getting the silage going is possibly going to bring us in some more money. And the best place for milk sales this morning is down here at Central Exports. So I think it's this one over here. It's either the Great or this. This might be a bale sell point. Nope, it is the milk sell point. So let's unload this. Immediately put us into positive figures. It's 1,300 per 1,000 liters. So yeah, 7,882 plus 4,442 in the environmental score. That is really good. Nice sort of 8,000 plus 8,200-ish off that. Brilliant. That's going to get us started again. Now, in the interests of efficiency, I'm not going to go and get the remaining 3,000 liters. We will go and park this back up over here, though, and make sure that we are ready to take the next load next game day. Should be all right to leave the truck here for now. We might go and grab some more water if we think the cows are going to run out by the end of the day. But for now, I really want to get back into this silage harvest, because if we don't, we are definitely never going to get this done in time. Before we continue, this video is brought to you in partnership with the awesome people at Apex Gaming PCs. I've teamed up with Apex Gaming PCs to create my own custom line of PCs suitable for everybody from beginner farmers to virtual farming experts. Apex Gaming PCs are offering up to $250 off your next purchase just by using my link in the description below. So go check them out. If I can get all of the corn cut while it's green, that would be even better. That would be absolutely brilliant. I'm considering getting rid of this shed to my left. We have got a workshop now in the red barn across. I've done a switch and basically set it up so that that barn has a workshop in it. So we don't need it in that large barn. The trouble I've got is that I'm not 100% sure what to replace it with yet. So I'm going to have a look and going to see what we could possibly replace it with. But I saw no point in there being a massive charge to delete and replace the same barn. So I've just switched it out instead. Let's bring this out. We need to also bring the pipe out too. And off first waypoint, nearest waypoint. And go. Yep, that's working. So we can jump back in our tractor. And get into gear. And catch up. Yeah, there we go. And we're off again. And not a million miles from a full trailer. So this is going to be a quick fill up off probably this row and maybe next. And then we can go and tip the first one off here. I want to get this field done today. If we can clear this field today and get started on 5B, that would be fantastic. Because there's still so much work to do on this farm before the end of the year, and it's going to pay off in huge amounts of money when it does. There was a comment on our last video on here from somebody that maybe it would simplify things if I attached the trailer to the back of my forage harvester instead of having a tractor and running that while the forage harvester was doing the was running on course play. And the thing about that is that yes, it would allow me to run the harvester and do that bit myself, but the trouble is that I would still have to disconnect the trailer from the forage harvester every time and then attach it to the tractor. And even if I got two trailers and was doing the carting with the tractor and then set the forage harvester going round on its own with the trailer behind, there's still the having to disconnect and reconnect the trailers all the time and having to stop the course play running each time it does that and everything. And to be perfectly honest, we don't lose a huge amount of time just coming around here, tipping it ourselves and heading back to the field. I'm not hugely worried that I'm not going to have time to get everything done. I think if we had more fields, then it would be an issue. But certainly for now, it's not. We are in a place where we can easily get all of this done and have enough time to do it as well. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but I think this way of doing it, with us just being in the tractor the whole time and keeping the harvester moving as much as we can, is probably the better way to go at the moment. I honestly don't know how much money we're going to make off all of our crops this year. Last year, we only managed to harvest 2 of our fields. So we managed to harvest this one field 8, which last year was full of cotton. This year, of course, is full of corn. And field 6, which again last year was full of corn, so we did silage from that last year, and that was it. Field 5 has not been harvested yet. This is our first year harvesting field 5, and we've got 2 full fields of cotton in it and a field of corn, so we're gonna more than double our available crop this year, yeah, that is huge. I mean, that is just a massive change in the amount we're going to get off here. I'm really hoping our silo has enough space for all this silage. I think it is a fairly big silo I've got. We might have to build another if not. We certainly have space, I think, to store the cotton for a couple of months. It only needs to be stored for, yeah, literally a couple of months until we can sell it. So we'll see how that goes. I want to grab a cotton trailer this year, I think, rather than trying to stick it all on the flatbed. But that would kind of also mean that we probably need a truck too. So we'll see where we go. We'll see what comes up in the shop as well. One big concern I have right now is, are we going to have enough space in our silo in order to do this, to actually take enough? If we have a look, we are at 219,000 liters. We're already 2/3 full. It is processing it, and it looks like we can take 300,000 to 400,000 liters in total. But yeah, it's going to be, can it process it in time to clear enough space for us to then put more in at the top? And I'm guessing it will just max out the amount of silage it's got, and then max out the amount of space it has for the chaff as well, and we'll have to go from there. At the moment, though, it is just a very large amount, and I'm not quite 100% sure where I'm going to put the excess if we find that we need to. I think I've got space for about one more trailer in our silo, which is insane. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. We might end up... Oh, it's crazy, because we would make so much money off all of this silage. We're going to need something bigger. I think we're going to actually need to put a silage clamp in. The trouble I've got is that with 6,876 pounds, I'm not sure I can put a silage clamp in. That I have enough money to do it. It's kind of the sort of thing I was looking to do later in the season. Let's have a quick look at this, shall we? Put that on to cruise control to keep up with that. And then we'll head into the construction menu here. And I want to have a look at silos, yeah. So, yeah, even the cheapest one is 25,000. We're going to want something around the 60,000 mark, I think. Oh, no, there's some 20,000 ones, if we can raise that much money. Or there's some other of the other silos we've got. So there are a few options there. We don't have the cash to do it, is the biggest problem. We do have silage we can sell, though. So we've got 107,000. We know we can replace it. So maybe that is going to be the trick. Maybe we're going to need to max this out and then go and run a quick sale of some of the silage. And in doing so, get A, make space, and B, give us some money to maybe buy another silo. If we put another one of those silos in, that would be great. Those are a whopping... What do we got? We can do one for 60,000. Do they have extensions for them? No, that is... Oh, no, that's... I don't think that that's for the silos we have. And, yeah, there's no silo extensions. So, I think it would be, yeah, either having some of those or one of these, which would be cheaper, or building another one of those, which we can't really afford. I had hoped to avoid this, but I managed to get a full trailer just before the harvester got to the end of the row. So we're having to reverse the tractor all the way back. And I think this is probably going to be the last load we can put into our current silo, as I said. Now, it's 60,000 for us to get a second one of the current silo we've got. We can get silage clamps for less money. We can do that for about 45,000. I think we can probably get a silage clamp. Right, you're maxing out on revs. And up this slope here, I always take at speed because it does not like it. If you try and take it at speed like this, you end up over revving if you're not careful. Right, up gears. And up again. And I think we're away. So let's go fill the silo, see where we are, and then we're going to have to make a decision from there. Bring it in here and tip. And there we go. And we'll go and have a look at the silo itself. There we go. 299,790 odd liters. So just shy of 300,000 liters in here. We might get one more load into here. What is the price, though, of silage at the moment? There we go. 325 at Central Exports, although I think Central Exports is bales only, so it is the animal dealer, really. 323. Let's show price fluctuations. Yeah, it's going to go up, and I want to be prepared for that. But we can take 40,000. Yeah, if we took a couple of loads of this down to the animal dealer quickly. Yes, it would delay us a bit today, but we would end up making enough money, I think. Well, I don't know, because I don't think we're going to make that much. I think we're between a bit of a rock and a hard place here. And I'm not sure either way is good. We may end up having to dump a whole load of this in one of our sheds and get a wheel loader with a big bucket so that we can actually do something with it. Which is weird because I just want to put it into a clamp. Doing some calculations, we can build a bunker for 20,000. How much that bunker will take, I don't know, but we can build a bunker for 20,000. We can sell a full trailer of silage for 15. In fact, I can build a medium bunker for 45,000. So 3 full trailers off here will allow us to build a new bunker. I think that might be the way we have to go. And build a medium bunker for 45. We can build another one of our silos for 60, which would be 4 full loads off here. I don't think we have 4 full loads. In fact, I'm fairly sure we don't even have 3. No, we don't even have 3, because this takes about 40,000. So yeah, it looks like it's going to have to be a 20,000 silage bunker in order to accommodate this, which is a little bit crazy. I can't believe I've got that much silage here and that I'm not prepared for it. I mean, I'm really not prepared for the amount of silage we got off here this year. I was not expecting it to be this much. Also, looks like our harvester is in need of being refueled again as the rain starts coming down. So I think when we get to the end of this trailer, as long as our harvester has enough fuel until that point, we'll head back to the yard. We'll be about 2/3 of the way through this field by that point. And then we're going to have a look at our silage situation. See if there's some way we can raise a bit of extra cash, which I think is going to have to be selling silage. And from there, see if we can make some extra space in order to do the rest of this field. Trailer is almost full, and I'm just falling behind the harvester a little bit because as it gets more full, the trailer, the harvester finds it harder to fill it. And yeah, we have to back off quite a way just to get that last little bit. There we go. So we're going to go and tip this. I think this is going to fill our silo, and then we're going to have to look for an alternative. We've got, yeah, £6,552 at the moment. We are hoping that we can get, well, at least 20,000. I'd like to get 45, but I just don't think the amount of silage is there for us to do it. The only other thing is we could sell the rest of the milk. I wasn't looking to do that today, but we could do that. The other thing is we do have a whole load of wheat sitting in the shed. I don't think it's currently the best price for wheat. I'm expecting that to be December. But if I absolutely need the money, that's not a bad shout either. So, yeah, we can have a look at all this and see where we are. Let's get this tipped first, and then I'm going to bring my harvester back while this is tipping, and we can see where we are. But tip that in there, and let's get the harvester back. Seems to be that what this is running out of is not the diesel, but the DEF. I don't think I have any DEF at the moment. I think we're also down on that. So this is not good overall. I kind of want to put a DEF tank in, but can't afford to do it. I kind of want to get a... we've got space to put in a... let's fill that up. To put in a silage clamp. So if we can get the money together, we can do that. We're running low on diesel as well. It's end of year and it's all just going a little bit wrong. I thought we had enough money to cover all of this. But it doesn't look like we do. And yeah, this is going to eat up the remaining diesel in our tank. So I'm hoping I don't need any more diesel soon. Because, wow, that's only 2/3 full on that harvester. That is not good at all. Right, let's go see if this is full. Or whether we've still got... Okay. Right, we have actually fully... Oh no, is that 156 litres left? Has it processed enough to take... Yeah, it's processed enough to take that last 156 litres. But that is completely full. I think we want to sell everything we got in here then. I think that's going to be our best bet. Seeing as we've got some rain kicking about. I never thought I'd say I've got too much silage, but I absolutely have too much silage. If we can sell this at Central Exports, I will. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think it only takes bales. But we are going to sell all the silage we can, get a load of money in, and hopefully be able to get some extra storage space here for the rest of the chaff we're going to have coming off these fields. Because right now, we can't store the rest of this year's crop. We'll try Central Exports first, see if it will actually take it. I think this is going to be bales only. We did try this before. I'd be surprised. So bring it to there. No, silage isn't accepted there. Is silage accepted in the grate? Try that instead. And if it is, that would be great. No, silage is not accepted here at all. It'll take the bales. It won't take the raw silage. So the only place I can sell this is directly opposite corner to my farm, which is quite a round trip every time. So yeah, this is going to be a fairly long-winded trip. But it should give us the money we need to continue with our harvest. Taking me over half an hour to 40 minutes just to get down here and get this sold. I don't know. This is quite a big trip. We're not gonna get back out onto the field today. I think we're gonna be hard pushed, and I've got a big question really. We have a choice, I think, and I think it's gonna be something that I want to put to you guys. We can make 40-odd thousand right now and go and... Ooh, that's making more money than I expected. And place down a silo and put down a silage clamp and do that. In fact, I think if we take all of the silage we can, we should be able to maybe afford a second one of our silos. So should we do that for 60,000, or should we switch it up and just harvest the corn to sell? We can tip it on the ground, but we would need to hire a harvester to do that. Let us know in the comments, because I think where we're going to be today is probably getting another load or two of this silage done. But I don't think we're going to make it back out onto the field. So, yeah, what do you think we should do with the rest of the corn? Should we harvest it all with combine and just get the corn off it? Or should we place down something to ferment the silage and continue on? Let's get our second load loaded up then. Bring it round. And in, and we'll see how much we get left with. Yeah, it's not going to be a full load we're left with at the end of this. I think this is going to require one more load in the morning, because we are left with 38,000 litres. Actually, with 44,748 litres in here now, I think we might get one more trip out after this. However, it being October, the sun is already setting, so this is going to be going well into the evening. One lesson I've learned from this is that I need to get the corn in as early as I can in order to get it harvested as early as I can, and I need to make sure that I have got this space to store it. The first time I've ever run out of space for silage, which is slightly ridiculous. We are up to 30,000. Are we going to hit 40,000 from this load? It's not going to be enough. No. 37,584. We need 14,000. Yep, we should have enough of this final load if we go back and grab it to get us a larger silage clamp. We won't quite have the 60,000 to put in another fermenting bin though. Our final load has come in at just under 90% full. 39,973 litres. And that has emptied all of the silage out of our silo. So the rest now just has to process. So we will have some space in the morning. I mean, there will be some space to put more silage or more chaff in, but it's not going to be enough space to finish off that field. We are going to have to either harvest it differently or put it in a slightly or put in another silo. So let's tip this here, and yeah, we'll see how much this makes us. Money is going up, and the amount in our trailer is going down. We are going to hit 50,000. Yes, we have hit 50,000, so that's good news. 13,077 for that, and an 806 environmental. So 51,466. We will lose some overnight for all of our rentals and everything. Hopefully we'll have enough left. So let us know in the comments, what do you think I should do going forward? For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.